Hi, Taurus Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Taurus. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread. And then we'll get a major arcana, and then we'll complete your reading with a card from the deck that I just created that has the lunar phases and zodiac signs. Everything has been pre-shuffled. I am not taking reversals. Let's go ahead and begin. We'll get your first card for Taurus Moon. Taurus Moon, thank you, Spirit. Taurus Moon. Message of guidance for Taurus Moon. 6 of Swords. It's typically about moving away from what does not serve, getting away from choppy waters towards calmer waters. Next message, for Taurus Moon. Next message of guidance for Taurus Moon. I don't know why I can't say that. Next message of guidance for Taurus Moon. Thank you, Spirit. Taurus Moon. Next message of guidance for Taurus Moon. Almost had a flipper. Swords energy is going to be air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And then that 6 energy will be Virgo. The month of June could also be significant. And then I do get this also being unconditional love that's connected. Next card for Taurus Moon. We have the Sun card, the Star, and the Page of Swords. Next card for Taurus Moon. Message of guidance for Taurus Moon. Page of Cups. Next message. Oh. 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. Next card for Taurus Moon. Two of Swords. The Moon. 7 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, the Magician. And I do see 10 Pentacles here. Get your next card here. For Taurus Moon, this will be your last card, actually. I see this Page of Cup looking at themselves, to be honest with you. What I'm getting, um, I get this all being one person. I get this being actually the Page of Sword or the Page energy, and this being a bipolar energy or a strong Gemini energy, but I do get someone who may be not well and may need to seek professional help. So what I'm seeing here is this, and this person looking at themselves, seeing themselves as like I'm getting a reflection, because this is going to be different energy that I get here. And I get this person looking, because I got this energy being all one person here, and then this being also the energy of a person here who has either bipolar disorder or multiple personality disorder. And I have gotten this before. Narcissist energy will also be a part of this here too, where this is the narcissist card. And then a lot of the facial expression that I do see are going to be very similar to the expressions that are here. So that's also why I'm getting this being all the same person here. And this person seeing themselves for their actions here. This Page of Cups energy has not changed, and I'm still getting this as someone who has gotten in the middle of two seahorse energies, where you're going to be one of those seahorse energies in a soulmate connection. And the seahorse energy could be significant as far as spirit animals. I'm also getting strong association to the water. But you're both going to also be in the likes of one another. And that being why the two seahorse energy is present there. Let's get your final card for Taurus moon. Like, I get this being the overall story to what's actually here, and one of you as a part of a soulmate. And you could be like, I got mirroring energy, so both of you could be going through similar situation here, moving away from a particular person who is a narcissist. And because one has moved away, there's been illumination on this here too as well. I'm getting strong transformative energy that's taking place for this person, where they're being reflected to be seen their truth, where they may not have wanted to see the truth, but they're seeing the truth of themselves, their actions, their behavior, which isn't very nice. It's not very, there's not a good vibration. Once it got here, after that, none of this has been good. And that's also why I'm getting this person being this person here of the Page energy that's already here, where it's been illuminated that there's a very interesting spy energy connected to a star energy who may deem themselves as an attachment. They may even be obsessed, because I get this being here, 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 and here, but again, this being all one person. And with that, and the action speaking to how much they've dedicated to being some kind of interference or whatever here, it's all being brought to light. Okay, let's get your final card for Taurus. Okay. So at the end here we have Nine of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So I do get action moving forward on a wish being granted. I do see a Tower energy. This could be a fire sign energy. I am also getting Knight in Shining Armor that's coming through. And this being wish fulfillment. But I also see too, both you and your person. And this being interchangeable energies here for you both. I do get a lot of you though, the feminine energies being the Nine of Cups. Overall, in a sense, I just get there being wish fulfillment here and there being great action put to this. However, this may resonate as far as this actually being a younger person here who's a Knight in Shining Armor. Take what resonates. This being a part of the wish fulfillment possibly. There is great celebration that's here. As I do see the one cup representing self-love. I see 3 cups here being surrounded by love. 3 cups here, and then 2 cups, and that being significant love connected to what's here in front of one. So having, like I see 4 barrels here too, where 1111 is coming through, 4 wands, that could be significant. But I do get there being great celebration, possibly for the onset of learning how to love oneself, mastering this. This being the most golden cup out of all the cups that I see here. So I do get that. And then the green is going to be your color for Taurus. But I also see abundance with the purple and the green, speaking to grapes and harvest. The brown color could be significant for the Virgo energy. I did get that here with the sixth energy and unconditional love. And then again, just being surrounded by happiness and love and celebrating. Celebration. Nines are about completion. It's also about independence. Cups is going to be water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a Fucus. And then the night energy will typically be defending the element it stands for, it represents here. So we do have fire. Being being associated with spark action, initiation, creativity, passion, desires. I'm getting intensity, but there is a volcano here, eruption energy, very explosive energy that may take place as a part of some kind of climax. But this energy here may have gone through a tower moment, experienced some kind of a tower maybe. That could be significant, and this being put behind them, ready to come in as a knight in shining armor is also what I get there too. I do see a lurker down here. I get that energy being love. So this is a good ending here. I do feel this is action overall, again, like I said before, on wish fulfillment here and that association. But take what resonates here for you. We're going to go ahead and scoop that up. Make space for what's meant to be. I'm going to leave this here because that message that I picked up here, where I feel that this, with this water energy and the immature energy and the page association, I get that being more immature action. Where Spirit's wanting me to put this here. So that's what I get there. And then the page association again will apply. This person seeing themselves for these actions here, and then also seeing what's happening, where they may, like, I'm getting all this action here, almost like what's here, getting in the way of two people here, where that message has come through heavy for this card, and it still applies. But seeing what's in the middle here and how they've been in the middle towards wish fulfillment. And I get great passion, fire, and desire with this. Creativity as well. This doesn't have to be about love. It could also be connected to career and what you do. Okay, so I'll just kind of start at the beginning. I've already kind of spoken on all these cards here. I feel the message is very clear and has already been made. On the bottom, we have the Fool card. And I don't necessarily get this being about this person because they've gotten enough attention here. I feel this is about the action towards wish fulfillment and the leap of faith. Here's the Two of Cups. And I did get that Two of Cups being here as a part of what's in the Nine of Cups of wish fulfillment. So we'll leave that there. This being about a new cycle that's began. This could be speaking to the action that's here with the Knight of Wands connected to your wish fulfillment. Okay, I kind of want to see what's behind that Two of Cups too. Yeah, here's the World card. So that speaks to that. This cycle, whatever this is ending. This is being manifested by the Star card. A lot of you being the Star. I do get this being divine feminine energy here. It could even be in the sense your partner. For a lot of us, I know for myself, my twin flame is a celebrity, a star in 3D. I mean, in everywhere, but mainly heavily seen in the public eye. And I have gotten that and picked that up for a lot of divine feminines beginning my journey of spiritual awakening, and then even up until now. So I do get that applying for both you and your person, you both being stars, but in the ways that you're designed to be stars, if that makes sense. So, major cycle coming to a complete end. I'm so glad I looked and followed my intuition to see what was behind here, because this is going to apply to the new. This cycle closing, a new cycle beginning. This is a card of 21. Comes together to create a 3. The formation of the feminine energy is very similar here. So I do get the divine feminine in that confirmation. But then also this being the energy from within the divine masculine there too. So putting stuff to an end here and beginning a new cycle here, moving towards Two of Cups and love. And this being a true divine connection here without interference that I do see here. The rainbow connection could be significant. You both could have strong Pisces energy in your chart. And then it's also being very telepathic here too. Leap of faith into the new, into the unknown, taking the lessons and the love from major karmic cycles being completed here, and this being moved into. We'll even see what's behind here. Yeah, block, 8 of Pentacles reversed. This could also be no longer working, or I get a block, and I get it being this energy here. So any kind of spell work or whatever work that was being done connected to what's being reflected and illuminated here in your reading, connected to your wish fulfillment. They're now being action on this with this major karmic cycle closing. 2 of Cups incoming. Leap of faith being made here towards the new cycle of 0. All right, so again, 6 of Swords will be moving away from what does not serve. I feel this is the overall telltale of why these cards are here. There's been illumination when it comes to a star energy where they have been heavily disrespected and spied on, with boundaries being violated, where we do have the attachment of a Page of Sword, that Page of Sword moving into the Page of Cup energy, where they may be both air and water here very strongly. So yeah, this just kind of carrying on into the immaturity that came through with the Page of Sword. I've already spoken on this, and this energy being in the middle of 2. Seeing themselves and their behavior, and how none of this is preventing destiny from taking place. And that's what I get here. This is sabotage, narcissist behavior, doing what it takes to win at all costs, not caring about who it is that they hurt because they're hurting themselves. Misery loves company. And then this will be withholding quite heavily here. Having 4 Pentacles. This is the Emperor energy here too in the Minor Arcana, so that may resonate. And then I do get facade energy that's coming through connected to this person as well, where there may have been some catfishing or someone pretending to be someone that they're not, in order to try to manipulate and be in the middle of 2. And this being a part of the disassociation with personalities is what I also get here too. This all being seen through, where this person may have thought they were mastery at this. But given the universal energies that we're moving into, all of this is going to be seen. So that's kind of what I get here. This just being more of the traits of this person here, not seeing or not wanting to see a connection between 2. Choosing to not see this, it being secret. Not really being secret, but this person being very secretive, trying to cause confusion on the low. That's what narcissists do. This has also come through as someone who has taken a pentacle that doesn't belong to them. So I do get this here. And this kind of being similar facial expression of that person there. And then the energy of waiting is also what I get. There's 10 Pentacles here, so I do get this being more of the bipolar energy connection. After the confusion, wanting to cause this on the low, whatever. But this being the masculine and the feminine energy from within this person. This being overall 10 of Pentacles, where they may have some kind of 10 of Pentacles, but got it in a way that was deceptive. 7 of Swords will be associated with this. 7 of Wands, Dick in Hand. I'm getting that too. That's my Dick in Hand card is what I call that 7 of Wands. Depending on what I channel, and I am getting that here. And then also someone who may pretend to be the sex that they're not. So it could be a man pretending to be a woman at times, a woman pretending to be a man. Take what resonates, but I get that here too. I almost feel like, it's someone who has been given gift and then they abuse it, and then use that gift to also try to hinder others, taking advantage of what it is that they do have, not being appreciative, and then messing it all up. That 7 association will also apply here too with the 7 of Cups. The only thing that we don't have will be the 7 of Swords and that 7 of Wands that I did mention. That's perfect because that's exactly what I just channeled. So then this being the overall energy of this person and the immaturity connected to the Page energy and manipulating. And this has also come through in community post. I'm getting that very same similar energy here. And this green being a representative of Mercury, but I get it being a part of the manipulation of communication and the air sign energy and the water sign energy, with the water connection here and then the star connect here and intercepting and interfering in a connection here. Sirens. We'll take that. So I'll stop talking. Okay, and then finally, bypassing all of this, I feel is just being a part of the illumination, because once this has come out, the devil doesn't like the sun. So we have the sun here. This is right before the end of a major cycle here too, with this being a card of 19. This is right before Judgment. And it's also right before the World card. Judgment being in between the sun and the World card. What do we have here? The World card. Underneath the Two of Cups and a new cycle here. So this being illuminated that someone's wanting to also, I feel, continue on with something when something has already began. If that makes sense. The wish is already here and it's already been started. And so I feel also too, in the more moving away of what does not serve, the illumination continues to brighten and just shed light on what's here. And that's what I get there. Let's get your major arcana. To complete this beautiful read, you do have wish fulfillment. Maybe connected to a younger person. Take what resonates on who it is that you may be. It doesn't even have to be a younger person. It could just be a very protective person, but also a knight in shining armor is what I get here. That may even be the title. Okay, let's get your major arcana. 5 energy is going to be very significant. I do notice the 3 cards here and then the 2 here and the 5. Going from the 5 to the 6. Moving into a new cycle overall with that 0 there. Let's get your major arcana for Taurus moon. Taurus moon. Thank you, Spirit. We have the devil. And what did I just say? Devil don't like that sun. This devil is frying. Frying. This is a card of 15. Comes right before the Tower. And what do we have here? The Tower. You go from 15 to 16. The next card after the Tower is the card of the Star, where there's illumination of the star. Wish coming true and through. I didn't speak on that, where I got a lot of you being actual stars. But this is also about destiny and fate. 8 energy will be also a part of the Sun card here. This is the happiest card of the deck, but it's also here for illumination. I do see planetary sense, so the universal law energy applying. And then the 8s will be connected to Saturn, and then the infinity symbol. So whatever this energy attempted to do here, it's completely backfiring. What goes around comes around. This person may have not believed in that, so much so that they were in this, and I did say this before, feeling as if they were invincible and they could be above the universe here. But we're all connected. We all are one. So I feel that this energy is being reflected upon that as well, and learning the truth of that, but then also of themselves even more. Confirmation. So then we have the Lover's card, and that being the card of 6. Moving towards what does serve. So I see 2 people coming together in agreement. And then who do we see up here? And I did say this person may pretend to be someone they're not, like catfishing, or I got this here too, pretending to be someone else. So that's going to apply. That's coming through very strongly here. I might put that in the title here too. But I see the same instance of someone in the middle here, just like here, connected to the page energy here. And now we see the same here, but it looks like there's a man here, but there's also a feminine here. So it's very similar to what's here. And this could even be 2 different people. So that's what I get. This is about making a choice. Someone choosing not to see that, wanting to control and manipulate by actually having these swords in their hand and pretending to be an angel on top of that is also what I get. Normally I would get more of a sanctified energy with this being major arcana, but I do feel with the devil association, the tower, and everything that's here kind of supporting what's already in the cards here and just reiterating and showing even more evidence and proof is coming through of who this person is. So then that 6 will apply to the 6 of Swords and actually making a choice and agreement here between 2 lovers, you and your person, the 2 seahorses. Tower on this, false perceptions, truth, everything being brought to light is going to be connected to the sun. This foundation coming down, this person seeing their truth, everyone seeing their truth, everyone seeing the truth. On the bottom, we have the Chariot, and it's a go. And look at the mirroring energy. I get more masculine energy here. But again, like I said, this could be both you and your person in interchangeable ways here. Each being each other's knight in shining armor. But the Chariot is about action here. You see 2 horses that are in movement, ready to sign something here. And I do feel it's connected to the contract energy that's here. And the lovers. Agreeing to love each other because it's the Lover's card. And not about cheating. Goodness gracious. 7s are going to be connected to balance. Libra energy. Also angelic message of being on the right path. And protected as well. This is beautiful. And then I do get contractual energy of this also being going from the 6 to the 7 here. A good 7 and not the 7 of Swords. All that 7 associated with this energy here. But a Hierophant and a High Priestess. It's being a high spiritual connection and movement towards this overall. And that's what I get here. And also winning. Wonderful. Let's get your final card. For Taurus moon. And I don't even feel it's about conquering and overcoming obstacles. This was some major obstacles here. Overcoming this. Speaking to also what's here. And overcoming the devil. Sun don't like it. Shine, shine, shine. Final card for Taurus moon. Good luck to all of you who are resonating with us and receiving this 2 of Cups. Now, Spirit, this is way too many cards. Let's see if we can get 1 card for Taurus moon. I'm just hearing karma is a bitch. 1 card for Taurus moon. Alright, we got 3 cards. 1's in reverse. Let's see what's in the upright, because I feel it may speak to the interference energy. So we have Aries. And then last quarter. The one that was in reverse. We're not taking reversals though, but this was for first quarter, excuse me. And we just got a royal flush on that. So I do feel this may be energy connected. This will come right after new moon energy, a little bit after the crescent phase. And we did just have a new moon with a partial solar eclipse that was very significant. So with that, I do feel that reversal is speaking to this person in that tower. And the first quarter energy is going to be about extension, courage, balance. Keywords are organize, confront, motivate, assert, materialize, form, empower, and pursue. Then the Aries energy, right? I almost get this being energy like this here. Aries is going to be, and I got Emperor energy strongly with this, but the period will be at the top here to kind of speak to the energy of Aries, and so it is. And then here it says, so Aries, the color for Aries will be red. And then for Aries, it says hot, the first, the no, the where you want to be. It's a win. It is a win. So that's beautiful. That could apply to both. It's both of these apply to both of you here. That's it. Your soulmates. So then last quarter moon energy is what we have here. We'll almost get this being like you being the alpha and the omega. Leaving behind what does not serve with the first quarter, and then the last quarter being about the newness that's coming through here for you. Connected to this here. So then for last quarter, it says shifting, visionary, where I get strong Aquarius energy with that. Keywords for last quarter moon are going to be purify, assimilate, meditate, rest, reap, recuperate, honor, reflect, and evolve. And then let's see what's on the bottom. We'll complete this and bring in this beautiful 4 connected to the 4 of Wands. A lot of you being twin flames. 1111 is also going to be a strong portal energy. 11 is also a very significant master number. And then 11th house energy of Aquarius is coming through here too, where I did get that visionary energy being significant. Beautiful. All right, we got a few guests. Up here for a Fucus, it says, we love you. And then so this. And they also have a little period here too. I noticed I put that there. Color for a Fucus will be purple. And then it says, we bad. Ultra transformative while healing too. You'll learn a lot around here. And it may not be pretty, but necessary. Energy of 13. That being a very, very superior number. That's super special. Comes together to create the 4. That 4 energy being about stability, security, unconditional love connected to Cancerian energy. And then it's also going to be associated with the Aries energy from the Emperor card. The Emperor is going to be the counterpart to the Empress, where I did get that 3 energy from the World card. And that connection there. So you have Empress and energy that's present here. And this completes your reading. All right. So, Taurus moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening. Ooh, I want to say too, this is going to be strong Taurus energy here too as a divine feminine with the 5th month, and then also the 2 energy, 2nd house energy of Taurus. Just want to say that too. I hope that these messages were enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you so much. Peace. 344.